Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Hope you are all okay on that side of the screen, and today I'm going to share my opinion with you regarding which device should you get. Now I've got here the X8H Plus from Minix, the Z64 Android version and the Z64 Windows 8.1 version. So the goal of this video will be to help you to decide which device you should get, and obviously my opinion is always based on my experience. So if this is something that will help you out, stay tuned and I'll see you in a few seconds. Okay, and we are back. So after I released the review of the Minix Z64 Android version, I started to get a lot of questions regarding, hey Robert, I've got the X8H Plus, should I upgrade? Hey Robert, which one should I buy? Z64 Android, X8H Plus, or the Z64 Windows? And so having a lot of questions, I decided to make this video so it clears something up regarding the questions that you have, that it's totally fair. Now, in my opinion, those questions are totally fair, and that's why I'm doing this video, and I'm not gonna waste much of your time. So let's go exactly right to the topic. First question: is the X8H Plus a obsolete device? Not at all. Some of you have been asking, hey, is my X8H Plus a device that is outdated? And my clear answer is not. This is a great machine over here. So today, if you buy any of these machines, you will be totally happy. Now, the only thing that I'm gonna try to brainstorm here with you is which version should you get, or which device should you get, or platform. So having that in mind, guys, those of you that have the X8H Plus, do not regret it. It is a great machine. It plays everything that we throw at it. Having that clear out, now, do you need 4K native resolution output on your device? If you have a 4K TV, then that's something that it will be useful for you. In my case, I have not, so I have an easier option than you. But if that's your case, you need native output 4K, then X8H Plus, even though that these new models are released, this will be my option, because it's the only one that it's capable of outputting 4K natively. None of these can. These can only 180p. So that's the first thing that you should think about. Do you need 4K or not? If you only need 180p like I do, which is, then we have three choices right over here, which gets a bit more tricky. But if you only need 180p, but devices that are capable of playing 4K and then downscaling to 180p, which really looks great, looks awesome in my opinion, then we've got three options here. Now, if you ask me, hey Robert, should I get the Z64 Android version, the Windows version, which one should I get? This is something that you will have to decide on your own. But the tip that I will give to you is, if you are going to use as a multimedia or entertainment TV box, I would advise any of these, either the X8H Plus or the Z64 Android version, because for media, the Android interface is more friendly, even to use with a remote. And by the way, these two Android versions, Z64 and X8H Plus, bring remotes, so that's a bonus there. And the interface is more pleased to use than on the Windows side of things. So if it's entertainment that you want, you will have these two options over here, and 4K over here, 180p over here. Difference between and I'm talking about just Android now, focus on the entertainment side of things. If you don't have none, I would suggest the Z64 for one reason: is more responsive, a little bit more responsive, as you saw on the video reviews of each one of them. than the X8H Plus. That's the only advantage that I see. It's the responsiveness. There's another thing that I was about to forget, which is the updates. This one comes from factory with online updates, so that's another great thing on the Z64 for those that, like me, don't want to mess up with firmwares, downloading, inserting on a USB drive, and then this one is great for that. So on the Android side of things, if you want TV experience, a better TV experience, this is it. Now we also have the Windows over here, and the Windows I would suggest for someone, and recently I had a comment of someone asking if it would be a great device to put on office that has a old computer, a big box, and this technology is amazing and these days are really nice. A few years ago we had a big box with less performance that we have right now on a computer like this. So my answer to that, to Alan by the way, was that it is totally worth it, a computer like this. So if you have an office with 4 or 5 machines and you need to replace them because they are getting sluggish, of course bear in mind and check the review to be able to see what this device is capable of, but it is just great. With a budget of maybe 1 machine you can get about 4 or 5 of these, so roughly like that. So it depends on the machine that you are looking at, but for the price that it costs, it is just great. So I see that the Windows machine as something for office use, where you use Microsoft Office Suite and even Photoshop that we tried, and even on entertainment you can do Plex Server, Plex Media Center, and Kodi. So it's a machine that is more versatile, if I can say so. You can do a lot more with this machine than with the Androids. Androids, I would say that the target is entertainment, media consumption, and this one here, besides office, also media consumption, but on the media consumption I would prefer the Android just by the simplicity of usage. So this is generally my opinion. If you want something that it's more capable of doing other stuff besides media consumption, then there's the Windows version. If you want just media, for me, for example, the most devices that I use are these, because these are Android devices, and for media streaming it's just great. On my living room I've got one, on my bedroom I've got another one, and on my kids' room I've got another one. This one is more an office machine for me, in my opinion. Now you can ask another question. Well, you can ask all the questions that you want, so I will try to answer them, but one other question is, hey Robert, if the Minix X8H Plus it's not outdated, why did Minix release these? And this is my opinion, not the official answer from Minix, because if you want the official answer you will have to ask them, but in my opinion it's just because it's a different platform. Now, until now we could install Android in here, but with this platform, the Intel CPU, you will be allowed to install Android and Windows. So that's a great thing here, and I think that's mainly the reason that they launched a new product. It's not an update from the Minix X8 lineup. It is not. It's a completely different product, which, by the way, or coincidence, it can be installed Android and Windows as well. So that's my opinion regarding all these devices. And making a conclusion, because we are getting a bit long on the video now, which one should you get? You just have to think whether or not you are going to use it more for multimedia, or do you want to use it as a versatile machine for office productivity and multimedia as well, or just for office productivity, which is totally fine. It's just, this is a computer, very slim, very small footprint. It is a computer. So that is it, guys, regarding my opinion. And regardless which one you choose, the thing that's convinces me is that you will be happy with any of these devices, because they are, I have to be honest with you, they are great. They play everything that we throw at them. Don't expect this guy here to render After Effects template, which is what I do. It is not that kind of machine, but for all the rest, it's just great. So hope this video clears up some questions, and to give you, instead of writing, I prefer to transmit to you in video, which clearly you can read more about me than just reading my answers. Of course, if you still have any questions, just write down below and I will get back to you as soon as possible and as fast as I can and as best as I can. to answer them out. Hope this was helpful, and if it was, thumbs up. My name is Roberto Jorge, and I'll see you on the next one.